And we're back to learning Affinity in year day 37. I'll create a rectangle again and an ellipse. Let me give them different colors. I've already shown you in the last video. Here's the layers menu, and we can stack them differently and toggle the visibility. So if I overlap them, green is on top, and now pink is on top. There's also a lock icon, and when you hit that, you cannot adjust the current layer anymore. So in this case, the rectangle is locked. I can't even select it anymore. If I left click here, I can only select the greenish part. Let me lock that too. And I cannot select that, move it around, transform it anymore either. By left clicking on this icon inside of the layer here, you can unlock it again and move it around, transform it just like usual. There's a remove layer option, and you can actually do that with locked layers too. So the lock doesn't have an impact here. You can see that rectangle is locked. I cannot select it or transform it, but I can delete it. Also works for unlocked layers. So the delete button always works on every layer. We have a pixel layer option. That's something that I want to explain in detail when we start with image editing. So when we create these basic shapes, there's usually a vector shape that we've created and not a pixel shape, but you can create specific pixel layers here as well. You can group your layers, and then you get a little bit of a drop down here on the left. You can see I now have both elements inside of that group, and this is why I can toggle the visibility and even lock it and unlock it at the same time. And you can see that also works for the transform, so I can transform them both at the same time, and if I lock them, both can't be transformed anymore. If you want to get your elements out of the group, just open the drop down and then left click drag it on top of the group layer, and then you can delete the group and keep your two elements. There's also container level. It's somewhat the same because here I can left click drag and put the ellipse and a rectangle inside of it. I get a drop down, but it also gives you a layer, and the group doesn't do that. So the group is just a folder where you put your layers into. But the layer here, this layer group, this is a specific layer in itself, and that's important once again for more, let's say, intermediate stuff. I'm going to talk about that when we reach that point. For now, don't let it confuse you. It works basically the same as the group. Then we have 4 options for effects, filters, adjustments, and the layer mask. This is something that I'm going to talk about in detail. As you can see here, lots of things to adjust. And finally, we have an option right here on the bottom left for edit content within a container. For now, that doesn't have an impact for us. So yet again, I would advise you to leave that alone. Once we've reached the point, I don't want to introduce too many new things at once in this tutorial playlist. We're going to go over it step by step because I think that's the best way to learn Affinity and other software like that. And these are the basic layer functions in Affinity. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.